Hi guys. Okay, it's our first day off. So congratulations for coming, watching the video to get a little help with the first lesson of chapter 7. This chapter is about division. You've already learned the basics of division. So a lot of these lessons actually are going to be kind of like a review, and you might have already been able to do a lot of it yourself or figured out on your own. So I'm just going to help you out reviewing some of those ideas and maybe giving you some shortcuts or tricks that you haven't thought of yet. Okay, so I think each lesson might take a couple videos because my videos only can be 5 minutes at a time. So I might do one video for Unlock the Problem, one video for the second example, one for the share and show, and then I'll give some answers and things for the on your own questions. Okay, so I'm going to start this video for lesson 7.1, and the title of it is Dividing by 2. Okay, so the Unlock the Problem says there's 10 hummingbirds and 2 feeders in Marissa's backyard. If there is an equal number of birds at each feeder, how many birds are at each one? All right, so for this one, if I look at my Unlock the Problem, I'm noticing that, let's get my pen here, that I'm trying to find how many birds are at each one. And so that says each. So I'm remembering during our division and multiplication chapters that one of the clues is talking about each. I'm noticing up here that the 10 hummingbirds makes me think of the total. So I'm going to put the T there like we used to. And then the 2 feeders are like 2 bird feeders. So the 2 feeders are like my 2 groups. So let's go down here to the directions now. It says activity 1, use counters to find how many in each group. And I don't think you really need the counters. I think we can just draw at this point. This was one of the skills we learned a lot. So it says, all right, if I know my total and I know my groups and I'm trying to find how many is in each one, it says, well, why don't we start with our 2 circles for our 2 groups? So they drew the 2 circles here. Okay, then they're gonna pass out the 10 hummingbirds one at a time, just like you guys have gotten really good at. So 1 for you, 1 for you, 1 for you, 1 for you. Now I'm at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, and then I just can see how many's in each one. Okay, so think there's 10 in all. There's 2 equal groups, and I figured out that there's 5 in each group. Okay, so you would record it or write it like this. Division, remember, always starts with the total. So they put the big total first, 10 divided by, they told us the 2, so that was next. And then we found out that there was 5 in each one, so that's last. And then this other way of recording it, 10 is on the inside of the little house, then you go out to the 2 and the answer goes on top, or we call it the quotient in division. So the 5's on the top, okay? So there are 5 counters in each of these 2 groups. So there's 5 hummingbirds at each counter. And again, I think that a lot of you probably were able to do that one by yourself, okay? All right. That's all for Unlock the Problem.